I think I'm just going to go down Colorado to Platte.
Yeah,
Union.
Platte straight out to Union.
And to Union.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the jacket off. Oh, sorry, Opus, they keep popping you in the jaw.
Oh, the other day I went to take Mick out and I went to slip his leash on and I got his ear. Oh my God, I felt so bad.
Oh my gosh.
I felt so terrible.
Who was telling me about that the other day? They said they were cutting out a clump of hair. I can't remember who it was. They were cutting out a clump of hair of their dog's ear and they ended up cutting half the ear off.
Oh no.
Because the dog didn't even move or anything, and she took it to the vet and they sewed it back on. But the dog didn't even cry or anything.
Mick let out a yelp, I'll tell you that.
Opus, you're making me crazy, dude.
Opus.
You're doing fine. I'm just all tangled up in this stuff here. Now I can put my seatbelt on. Like I'm opposed. Opposed. Yes, I am. But when I'm in other people's cars, I wear it. Damn it, it's not about me.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's about me getting a ticket.
That's right. That's right. I don't want that. You know, I was looking at the front porch wall right there. You know, as you're sitting on the couch and you look at the ledge. On this side or the other side or any side, it's got maybe a quarter size piece of siding, and then it's got 3 full ones, and then it's got a 3/4 piece.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't they just do 4 pieces? They cut one and split it, and then they put the other 3 in the middle. It's the same measurement.
Yeah.
That's how bored I was.
Yeah, well, you wonder about things like that sometimes, though, you know?
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't 4? Maybe 4 just wouldn't quite fit. But then why not cut it in half to make it look more aesthetically? See, I'm OCD. And there's our house. Oh, I miss that house not too much. Oh, this guy's all over the place. Make up your mind, lady. Hey, at least she's not on her cell phone.
It's true, most people are, and that's the case.
I don't get on people too much anymore if they don't know where they're going.
I try not to. I try and just let it go.
I'm like, geez, you know where you're going, go. You know? I'm the same way sometimes.
Oh yeah, you know, we forget when we're looking for something and we're lost. We do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I say to myself. Before I yell, I go, I've done the same thing. People get mad at me too. Doesn't do any good to get mad. So.
No, it does not do anyone good. It makes you crazy.
We walk down here quite a bit. Oh,
you really?
When we were walking, we used to walk all the way downtown to the bank over there and then back. It's a good walk.
That is a good walk.
A couple miles. Used to run up this way with my son too, the one that passed away. We ran over this bridge a couple times. God, the distances we used to run, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do that anymore. Bridge road and back.
Becky and I ran 3 miles yesterday morning. It was about 25 degrees in my front.
Oh my God.
If it weren't for her, I probably wouldn't run.
Right.
She makes me get out there.
How fast do you run? What's your pace?
Oh, we're like
no big
10,
deal?
11-minute mile.
Oh, I could run with you then.
God.
I could run with you guys someday. I'd like that.
If you want to, yeah, we go to the park usually on Sundays.
Okay.
At 8 o'clock.
At when?
8 o'clock.
8 p.m.? Okay, I could do that. It's a little dark, isn't it?
I didn't do anything today. I missed my workout this morning.
Well, you had extenuating circumstances. And you have to take a break every once in a while.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I usually take a day or 2 off a week.
Well, yeah. You know, my brother used to tell me, my older brother Bill, my second oldest brother, he was an athlete. He got me into running and stuff and basketball. He used to tell me, I like to lift weights on Monday and Wednesday and Friday and run on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That way you give your muscle groups a break.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what I do. I try and do body pump 3 days a week. You know, every other day, and then I do it, and then I run.
Yep.
One day, and then I do tomorrow I'll do boot camp.
Okay.
Tomorrow is boot camp day.
We're going by my old apartment. Yay. Right there. Right in the corner. Oh yeah, you worked on that's right. Did you park in their parking garage or did you park on the side?
No, I usually parked in the garage. Because I was
Plenty of
only
room.
there like 3 hours, so.
Yeah, and there's never a full garage. unless they have a banquet or something going on.
No, and I usually, if I would never take the last spot, but if there were a
No.
couple of spots, I was there, because I was
Yeah.
only there for a couple hours.
Yeah, and that doesn't matter. We even walked down here once. We walked all the way to Union one time.
Yeah, now where's the deaf and blind school?
Coming up
On the left.
Yep, see above that red roof?
Okay.
That older roof?
Yeah.
That's it. That whole
Oh,
block.
okay, because that's where I have to go. I have to go to the gynecologist this Thursday.
At the deaf and blind place.
Well, she's
Hope
across.
he's not deaf and blind.
God, I don't know.
What am I looking for?
I know. But wait a minute.
Sign language for your exam. Oh boy.
Anyway, so it's right
Sorry.
around in here that I have to go.
Oh
Crack
my
me up
god.
sometimes.
Yeah, that's it right
That's
there.
it right there. Okay,
It's
so
that whole campus though.
it's somewhere. I bet it's like right over
So
here.
probably this building
Yeah,
right
Women's
here.
Associates right there.
Yep, there you go. And you just turn over there and the parking lot's in the back.
So I know where I'm going.
See, I used to tease Elizabeth when we were driving, and we'd have an argument one day, and the next day we'd be driving around. I'd go by that building, I remember telling her, "Look, honey," and she goes, "What?" And I go, "There's a perfect place for a person to sleep in there, and no one would see him." And she goes,
Yeah.
"Quit thinking like that. You're always going to have a roof over your head and a place to sleep. No matter what happens with us, I'll always make sure you have a roof over your head." And then after she died, it took me a while because I'm a little slow being a guy, but I realized here I am on housing, you know, and I've got my place, and I got Social Security and widower benefits, so she did take care of me.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way I have to look at it.
Yeah. No. I mean, yeah. You do look at it that way.
Yeah, it's a positive
there-
thing.
Well, it is. I mean, there are people that are just, so much worse off.
Yeah, oh
You know,
my
at
gosh.
least you're being taken care of.
Yeah, I never take it for granted. I'm like, oh, I'm
I
very
know you
fortunate.
don't. Yeah.
But some people do.
Yeah.
And some people don't believe in the whole science thing. You know, oh, that has nothing to do with Elizabeth. Well, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
I have
that's
mine,
their
you have
opinion,
yours.
Exactly.
Keep your religious zealot opinions to yourself.
Right.
My chiropractor's right around here too.
Yeah.
Right down there. I'll show you when we pass by.
Oh, and we're gonna go by the animal hospital too, right?
Mm-hmm. Kind of. It's up the
Yeah.
street.
Okay.
It'll be the first light up there. You remember this place? They saved your life. Good job.
Yeah.
Make you feel better. He couldn't tell me he had a pulled back muscle. They're like babies. They can't tell us what's
No,
wrong.
they can't.
You have to guess. So Sean Billings is right there, my
Uh-huh.
chiropractor, and then if you turn here,
Turned here.
then went about a block up, it's on the
Okay.
right hand side.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, it's the
Right
next
there.
building
Oh,
up
okay.
there.
Okay.
It's about 3 blocks up.
Cool.
But they were so nice.
That's awesome.
It was a very relaxed atmosphere, and he just did wonderful.
Free to work Saturday and Sunday, February 6th. No, I
No,
can't.
you're watching the football game with me. The Super Bowl.
You know, they piss me off. She makes the schedule out. I tell her when I can work. I told her I couldn't work those days. And then,
And then she hits you
they
up.
and then they want me. No, I'm not going to do it.
That's crazy. Do you make enough there to even stay there? Not
$9
really.
an hour.
How many hours usually?
Well,
If
I've been
you're
working.
lucky.
I've been working like 4 hours a week. That's
So
it.
36 a week.
Now,
Yeah.
now I've been working
More?
Saturday and Sunday, 4 hours a day. That's it.
Oh,
And so then when
dope.
she schedules me during the week, like Beth's going to be away
Mhm.
buying in February,
Oh,
no, she schedules me 3 hours a day.
yeah, what's the
can't-
point?
I can't live on that.
No, that's stupid.
I'm just getting to the point where I've got to find another job. I did
Yeah.
send my resume to someone else today
Did you?
off Craigslist. Yeah.
Okay.
Gardening job to go to in spring.
Yeah.
And I know Cleta wants me to come back, and at least I'm making $15 an hour there.
When does that start again?
Well,
May?
probably the end of March.
Oh. Can you
Yeah,
hang on
okay.
till then?
I'm gonna try.
You need any help? I have $5 at home. It's yours.
No. Just I was telling John this morning, I worry so much because I owe so much money. And I hate being in that much debt. I'll never pay it all off.
Then do what Dan's gonna do, and I did twice. File for bankruptcy.
Well, I've thought about it, Mark. I really have.
It's so worth it. I look at it like I'm never gonna buy a $40,000 car and need credit for it. You know, I'm not gonna buy anything where I need credit. Mine's gonna be all
Well,
cash.
yeah.
So you might as well wipe out all those stupid debts that are there and just start over.
I know. I owe about $40,000.
That justifies it right there. I mean, we were worried about doing it. We owed maybe $15,000. We did it anyway because we were lower income, obviously. So
Yeah, well, I don't make that much money.
I would do it.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
And the thing is that, well, I got to get an attorney. I got to pay to get an attorney.
I don't think you do.
And then what can they take?
We did it by ourselves.
Can
I'll
they,
look into it.
yeah, I should look into it. What can they take? I mean, I don't care anything about credit. My credit's not that great anyway.
You make sure that you get, what is it, Credit Karma, because that's free. Get all your debts and make sure you list them all, and then you go to, this is what we did. We had to drive up to Denver, downtown Denver, and just go to a courtroom, and we just filed our paperwork, and they assisted us, and we left. And 2 months later, you know, a month later, whatever,
But
it
you
was
had to pay.
finalized.
You had to pay some of it back.
What do you mean, our debts?
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
Well, there's two types of.
Yeah, there were 2 or 3
Bankruptcy.
types, I thought. There's chapter 13, there's
Yeah.
chapter 7, and there's another one, or maybe even 2. One's for
Yeah,
businesses,
I think
though.
I think I'm gonna call my ex because he had told me that,
Mhm.
that I could think about doing that.
So he could kind of walk you through it,
Yeah, I think I'll call him and just say
Okay.
I can't
Well-
deal with this anymore.
maybe. The one time we filed in 03 or 04, we went up to Denver. And the second time we filed in like 08, I think it was, we did it again.
Yeah.
We stayed here in the Springs.
It'd be nice not to have to go to Denver.
Yeah, if you do go to Denver, I want to go with you, because I'm
Yeah.
going to film
Oh, okay.
it. Never been to Denver with my dash cam yet.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm just thinking, gosh, I should just take such a load off my mind.
Yeah.
I'll never get it off paid off.
No.
I'll never pay it all off. I
Nope.
just won't.
Mm-mm. Nope. Might as well just do it. Be done with it. You know,
My
you
sister
hear.
declared bankruptcy twice, and my other sister and her husband declared bankruptcy once.
It's not as easy as it used to be because they get pissed off that you do it, but you can still do it.
Well, and then, you know, American Express is sending me all this stuff. Oh, we want you to have this new credit card. Okay. So I went ahead and I filled out an application for it. And they had denied me.
Oh.
So that goes against my, you know, it's like I owe about $20,000 on my American Express. And they,
Lovins.
and so now Costco's going to go to a new card. So what am I going to have to do? Are they going to make me pay that off? I can't pay that off.
No. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I
I'm going to
just
call
wanna-
John when I get home.
You should. The sooner you do it, the more you'll be relieved. Why did they go to the brakes? Oh, he's going to see. He didn't know where he was going. Yep, that's okay.
It's legal, right? Make your turn down.
Oh, he's going all the way to Constitution. Oh my gosh. Nah, whatever. I try to get out of people's way when I can.
Well,
everybody drives like
I
me.
think I'm going to talk to John and just see.
Good idea. Didn't hurt.
Because I just, having that much over my head just killed me. And I mean, I pay every single month. And I have no
Mhm.
money
Mhm.
left because I'm paying off all my credit cards.
Right.
I mean, I'm not destitute. Don't
No.
get me wrong.
No, but
And
it
I'm
does
not
take a
complaining.
chunk.
I'm just saying what's going on. you
Yeah.
know?
And like you say, you'll never pay them off completely. So
Oh, how could I?
it's like throwing good
I'll
money
die.
after bad.
I know.
Just-
I'll die first.
Yeah. Plug the leaks up with a bankruptcy and then be done with it.
Yeah. I
Where's
know.
the medicine shop, Opus?
Yeah. Here it is.
Gary, yeah. He's like, what? Where? Where's the dogs? I don't see anything. You got this right out here, right?
Okay, yeah, I won't be long. I just have
Take
to
your
pick it
time,
up.
right?
It's all ready.
Okay. And there's the license place. I forgot it was
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
I like the one downtown better.
Here, I'll leave the keys in if you want to put your window down.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Right now.
Okay. I won't do like I used to do and play prank, move your car somewhere. Be like, hey, I'm over here now. You're getting old, you forgot where you parked.
I won't think that.
I know. Oh, yep, thanks. Dear gosh. Oh, dear him's good. You want to look out the window? You want to look out the window? Okay, hold on. Here you go. Careful. There you go, handsome. You like that? Oh, you do. Get you wagging your tail. You're so handsome. You sleepy handsome boy, you are.
Sucks.
New login faster 4-digit passcode.
What do you?
I don't want that. Yeah, I do. What the hell? Oh, it turned back on all by itself. I love it. It's so cool.
Oh.
I don't have to mess with anything. Dan said it would probably do your whole Santa Fe trip down and back.
Yeah.
It does about 12 hours on
Yeah.
on a 25 gig thing, so
Cool.
that's kind of nice.
Well, I will be going to Santa Fe again.
Cool.
Oh man.
You do no night driving,
No.
do
Do that.
Uh-uh. Oh, people, what's wrong with Opus? She hasn't been looking at my wall lately.
Who's that?
Oh, a friend of mine that lives in California, Tanya. Oh my God, my friend Mike, whose mother just passed away, that's their little girl. Isn't she adorable?
Oh, she's precious.
That's his second wife's baby and his. She's adorable. You gotta see the wife of the mom. She's really pretty.
Okay, now I want to get over to Trader Joe's. So
Okay, best way to do it is just go up here to Fillmore. And
Fillmore?
take Fillmore all the way to the highway, unless you want to go all the way up to Austin Bluffs.
Oh,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Head over up there.
Yeah, I can
Fillmore's
just go
kind of a pain in the ass.
I'm going to go to Austin Bluffs. Yeah.
Garden of the Gods, Austin Bluffs.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
How far up is it?
It's not that far. It's not much past this.
Okay, because I don't know if you could go to the next one even. I don't know what the next one is. I've lived here
No,
all
the
my
next
life.
one would be Academy.
Oh yeah,
That's what we're
right.
shooting.
Yeah, you want to go that way.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get it. Fillmore.
What are you doing, Opus? Are you balancing yourself? You hurt your back. You hurt your back, silly.
It's playing the hood ornament. Opus, you're the hood ornament.
That's
I used to have a
right.
cat. We used to call her the hood ornament
Oh, really?
because she would do this.
Aww. Cute.
She would ride everywhere.
Right?
Rudy.
Rudy?
That
That's
was
a
her
cool
name.
name.
Yeah, they named her Wilma Rudolph. You know, these breeders, they
Oh,
do
yeah.
these weird names for
Yeah.
people, for their animals, and her name was Wilma Rudolph, so I
Rudolph.
shortened it to Rudy.
Rudy's perfect. It's a cute name.
She was a cool cat.
Yeah.
She was a very cool cat.
Sound like we're in the 60s now. That was a cool cat.
Yeah. And she lived about almost 13 years.
Really?
Yeah, she was a Devon Rex like Eli, only she was a tabby.
Yeah.
And she would fetch, and she was a smart cat.
Wow. Fetch even?
Oh yeah, she would fetch paper balls all the time. I can't even get my dog to fetch.
He's like, yeah, you threw it, so what?
Yeah, she was a sweet cat. She was actually my first cat. No, second cat.
Second cat.
Yeah.
It just does that when it's after 10 minutes.
What's that?
It
Oh,
beeps
the
and goes
beep.
to the next file. It does 10-minute increments. Which is pretty cool.
Well, that's cool. It lets you know.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Elizabeth was lucky enough. We went to Meadow Muffins before they ruined it, and that's the way I feel. And Shay was bartending there, so she met Elizabeth
Mm-hmm.
back in 2010, I think it was.
And then she moved to California.
No, this is Mike's wife, the one I showed you the little girl.
Oh.
Sorry. Tanya, that I know from California, she's just a Facebook friend.
Oh.
Met her last year or so. We talk football a lot. And baseball. Which is cool with girls to talk about sports. It's kind of nice. Let's see, let's turn this. You're just being such a sweetheart. Yes, you are.
That was my daddy.
He's doing just fine. I'm glad I brought him. I was going to leave him at home. Because he didn't, he didn't seem too excited about going, and I thought, well, maybe
Oh,
he's
and look at all the women you might meet in Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
He's definitely a chick magnet, I'll tell you.
He is, for sure. Wish I was.
Well, I mean,
But then again,
most
I
guys
know.
are not chick magnets, but dogs always.
Right. She's on the left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Best picture I can find. Leave my phone in here. They have a bathroom in Trader Joe's?
Mm-hmm.
Old man that I am.
Mm-hmm.
I went before we left.
Me too.
Here I go again. It's another reason I can't run in cold weather, really. Makes me have to go to the bathroom.
I'll tell you what, when I get home from running just a half an hour,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
gotta
like,
go bad.
oh, I gotta go.
I ran a 10-mile run maybe 15 years ago when I was a lot younger, and still on the run, back roads, I had to get a bush and I had to pee so bad. It was like 10 degrees outside though.
Oh, yeah.
And what gave me away almost was the steam. When I was peeing, I'm like, damn it! But I had to go. I couldn't hold
Hey,
it.
you gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh, it was horrible.
Who was that marathon runner that she ran a marathon and she had diarrhea?
Oh
And,
no!
I can't remember who.
I don't
This was
remember
years
that.
ago.
Oh my god!
But you know, I run 2 marathons and
Oh.
I didn't have to pee the whole time. I think I was just so.
That's a miracle.
I was so, you know.
Yeah, and then you're drinking water. It's like the bad thing to catch
Yeah, but
22.
you're sweating it all out too.
True.
You know.
That's true. It goes right to my bladder.
I know what
Always.
you're talking about.
It's horrible.
I mean, I used to be able to go for all day without going to the bathroom. Now, forget it.
Well, next month or two, I'm buying a Stadium Pal.
You're buying a what?
Stadium Pal.
What's a Stadium
The
Pal?
Stadium Pal is something you hook up to your wanky,
Oh,
and it runs in a little hose, and it hooks to a bag on your calf.
you're kidding
And
me.
you can sit at the game and pee all you want.
They really sell those?
They make them. I looked online. I can get them on
A
Amazon.
stadium bag.
It's called Stadium Pal because it's your
Stadium.
pal. Yep.
You can just wear that everywhere.
I could. It's like having a colonoscopy bag, kind of. Just for pee, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I mean, in these sweats, no one would know.
No.
Keep my calf warm. I'd need a double bag, though. I need 2 of them. Run a
You don't-
splitter off of the top here. You know, like garden
You know how big
hoses.
the bags are.
Not big enough for me. No, probably. I always feel like I gotta go a whole bunch, and then I don't go that much.
Well, I think
It's-
that does happen when you get older. I mean, that's
Yeah.
how I am too.
Yep,
But
the
you know,
colon.
it's good to go. I mean.
Oh yeah. Well, drinking a
You know.
gallon of water a day, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, of course.
You know. Although I haven't gone as much as when I started drinking a gallon of water because my body's adjusted to it.
Mhm.
It's that damn soda pop because of the carbonation. I think
Oh,
that excites
yeah.
your innards.
Mm.
I had a Dr. Pepper with my tortilla. What were they, Opus? I got those big tortillas, the hard ones,
Mhm.
the shells, not the tacos,
Oh,
though, the
yeah.
flat ones.
Uh-huh.
Flat and round. Put sour cream on the bottom, refried beans with meat on the top,
Oh, wow.
sour cream on that, and then tomatoes. Gotta have my veggies.
Yum.
With all the sour cream. Oh, and a little hot sauce. No, not too much. And I
Wow.
ate 4 of those suckers. While I'm watching Law and Order. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, you're just in such a good mood today.
Wow.
They do. It's crazy. Oh, it turned out to be beautiful today.
I know.
Once the sun broke through.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be warmer tomorrow, 52. All week's supposed to be nice, they're saying. There's no chance of snow anytime soon.
No.
Oh, you're getting fur all over you, silly boy.
Don't worry about the car, that's for sure.
You silly boy, aren't you? You just feel so much better, you can tell.
Oh yeah, he's alert.
Even from the other day when we went to King Supers, he wasn't feeling right yet.
No. I know. I didn't even see that
There
one.
goes your axle. Used to be the city would pay for it because Dan broke his axle driving down Highway 24 one time.
Really?
It took out his whole front end and axle and everything, and they paid for getting his car fixed because he was going to sue the
Wow.
city.
Wow.
But now they protect themselves. It's at your own risk. We're not responsible. You know. Damn right they're not. They don't do a good job on the roads to begin with. How are the roads at Santa Fe?
Not like this.
Are they?
Yeah, a lot of potholes.
Man. I hate the place, but I love their roads. Omaha, Nebraska. A lot of their roads were concrete.
Yeah.
And I talked to my dad about that, and he said, well, they don't make them out of concrete here because it's so expensive.
Yeah, concrete's really expensive.
But it'll last for a long, long time. And you can fill in the cracks.
Yeah.
It doesn't break up like asphalt does.
Yeah.
Eventually, everything breaks, though. So.
Well, yeah, that's true. Concrete cracks.
But it'll last longer. But then I guess you have to dig it all up to make a regular road, and it's not worth all the expense.
Yeah.
I wish they'd go back to dirt roads and back against the horses. We live in the Old West.
Yeah, we're pretty damn spoiled with what we have.
Did you ever see those DirecTV commercials they have on now? They're funny as hell. I hate DirecTV though. They got an old guy, Amish guy, and his son out in the front yard. Oh man. That was perfect timing. So where's their bathroom? Is it in the back or the front?
It's in the in the back by the meats.
Okay. Good place. Wow, it's busy.
It is busy.
Jeez. I wouldn't think it'd be this busy middle of the day like this.
Yeah, we should put it over there.
We got a couple spots over there if you
Actually,
need to.
there's one over here. I'll just take this one. I'll just
Okay.
go out. I'll
Alright.
take it.
Yeah, why not? Oh, perfect.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dry.
just getting over my cough. Oh, there's a dog there too, so be careful.
Well, he won't see it by the time we get our butts out of here. Right, Opus?
Okay, I gotta get my bags.
Okay. Alright. That's right. There we go. Okay, ready? Bar, but I don't drink anymore. Maybe a juice bar then, I don't know. No, I'm good.
Right, I drink it. I don't go to the bars.
Well, see, I'm just the type of people or girls that I'd be looking for, they always want something, and I don't have anything. I'm on Social Security, I don't have a lot of money, and I'm just there.
Well, the
You
whole
know?
thing is that, you know,
Find
like
someone
you
to care
said,
about you.
you'll find someone when you're not looking for them.
Mm-hmm.
And
Possibly. Maybe.
it'll be someone special.
Yeah, I'm counting on that, Jan.
And you want somebody special
I'm counting on that for sure. Oh, Mr. Biker's moving along pretty good.
because you want somebody that's going to care about you and not what you have.
Right. Not a materialistic person
Yeah.
for sure. It's okay.
Oh, I'm sure if it's not.
I thought I leaned it that way, but it doesn't have much space to move, so it
Yeah.
should be alright. Opus and I left therapy the other day with the dash cam, and I went all the way up Academy to the Academy exit to get
Oh,
back
really?
onto the highway and come back down and recorded that drive. It was fun. 85 on the highway.
85?
85. I was with two other cars though, and they were ahead of me by quite a ways, so I just kind of tailed them a little bit.
85.
85. I actually pushed it to 88 at one point just to see if I went back in time. 1955. No, I did. I topped out at 88 or so. But we averaged 85 from the Academy to about Woodland, almost to Woodland. But usually there's so much traffic, you can't ever get that fast.
Well, that's true.
You know, people are clogging up that lane all the time. Oh, and one guy did what I used to do. It was so nice to see someone else doing it. Behind me, I had passed a guy that was in this lane, and I'd gotten around him, and I looked in my rearview mirror a little bit later, and the guy that was behind me, tailing me, had slowed way down, and I looked behind me, he'd gotten in front of the slow guy and slowed way down.
Oh, no.
And the guy finally got over.
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time, but it's just, not worth it. They're not going to figure it out.
Well, More people don't figure it out.
Why is he upset? Well, there's 3 lanes and you're hogging the fast lane.
I
It's called the
know.
fast lane for a reason.
Plus, I mean, in Colorado, there are signs. It's
They
the
have
law.
signs. Yeah. Well, they never crack down on it, too. That's another thing that makes me mad about these cops. They'll nail you for going 2 miles an hour over in downtown, but they don't care about the highway. It's too hard for them.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody stopped on the highway through here.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Exactly.
but they never do. Good boy, gosh.
Go home and take a nap.
I know, right?
Oh,
I'm sleepy too. You sleepy too, Elvis? Oh, God. Hurts my tummy when he does that. Digs his back leg in. You're all
I know.
better.
Mick is so funny sometimes. He'll get in my face while he's in bed, and he'll get his
Aw.
claws on me.
Oh.
In fact, I should go take him to Wagon Wash and get him clipped today.
You could.
He needs to have his nails clipped
I think it's up to
terribly.
$8 now. Used
It's
to be
okay.
6.
It's still a lot better than 15.
Yeah, which is where at West Side.
And you don't have to have an appointment, right? You just bring
No,
him
you
in.
just walk in. No problem. Take him later. Take a nap first. Get a good hour and a half in. You'll feel so much better. Or an hour even. Or like me, 45 minutes and I'm good. I'm recharged.
Yeah. Well, it takes me 45 minutes just to fall asleep.
I know. It takes me about 10, sometimes 15. Because I just make it dark and I turn on my fans. And he's so good, he goes right under his tent,
Yeah.
falls asleep, so. Oh, snuggle. Oh my gosh, snuggle boy. He's just so handsome. He's like my baby boy. That's all I need. I need somebody to live with that doesn't complain or, yell at me for something stupid I do.
I
Or
tell you, I
whatever.
thank Mick every day for his presence because
Mm-hmm.
he just makes it.
I've been through the marriage thing, and I've been with Elizabeth when she was in pain and grumpy and everything, so I've been through a lot in relationships, I think. And the way I look at it, if I had to give advice to somebody, it's like, don't ever settle for a partner that yells at you or makes you feel bad or demeans you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can discuss it with them and make them realize that and change them, that's great. And you're trying, I know you are. But I'm really grateful. Yeah.
That is so
He's
sweet.
right. He's
And
right.
I told him that. I told him that this morning.
What happened? In one ear,
He
out
just
the other?
smiled. I guess it does. I guess it. He gets so upset when people don't listen to him, and I don't think he listens to me.
But it's all about you, Jen. That's all I'm hearing. That's what he's saying to you. That's not right.
Yeah.
It can be all about you. I mean, look at Elizabeth and I. She was in a lot of pain. We got her to the Colorado house, and it was just the 2 of us. Well, in the hotel too. And she'd have her really grumpy days, but I never complained. And I realized it was all about her, because it had to be. It was a situation that was different.
Yeah.
But when we were healthy, both of us, and we'd have these knockdown, drag-out arguments and walk away all huffed, pissed off at each other, we'd always make up and we would talk about it right afterwards, and we'd do better. We improved. So we're tending to our relationship. You have to. Whereas my first marriage, it went. When you try to talk to somebody intellectually about a certain thing, and they just give you that deer in the headlights look, that was my first wife. Just didn't get it. A lot of things. Not saying she was stupid or anything, but I guess I am a little bit. She was more of a simpleton. She didn't think about all this other stuff. And that's I kind of envy that. So then they don't have all that stress, but
When did you meet your first wife?
now? I met her on a bus in Salt Lake City, heading back from my last day on my job up there.
Wow.
And I just stared at her. And she stared back, and we finally started talking. And next thing you know, I'm moving in with her in her parents' house. And then we broke up 2 months later, and I moved back to Colorado. She had just had her first kid when I met her, and she had been abused and moved back home. My boyfriend used to beat the crap out of her. So then I left. 2 months later, came back here. That was in '82, in October. And in '84, in December of '84, I moved back down to Arizona, where she had gone, and I found her a few months later. And basically the same day we found each other, I asked her to marry me, and we got married that month.
Wow.
So we didn't know each other nearly long enough to get married. And then right right when I wanted to break up with her, a few months later, she told me she was pregnant. I'm like, well, we'll give it a go. And then bing bang boom, 3 more kids, and it still didn't come, but yeah, we made it. We made something work that shouldn't
But
have.
she had a kid from a previous marriage. though.
Not marriage, no.
Oh,
She was just
okay.
living with the guy. Oh, and when we had split up for the 2 years and she moved back to Arizona in '83, she was with some other guy in Blaine. So she had 2 kids. She had all 5 of our total of kids when she was 23. All
Wow.
5. Started when she was 17.
And where is she now?
She's back in Utah. Her mother died in a car crash on the day they landed on the moon in '69. They got hit broadside by a bus. Their father broke his back, and then the mother died. And then he, 2 years later, got married to somebody. He was 52, she was 22. Mormons, I guess, whatever. And they had 2 more kids, or 3 more kids, whatever. And then he passed away in '86 of bone cancer. I don't remember how old he was. 1919 to 1986. So what's that? 65?
Yeah.
67, something. 67, I think. Something like that. And then her stepmom died 2 years ago. But on her deathbed, she apologized to Ella for all the abuse that she took when she was a little kid. And
Yeah.
she made peace best she could. I just don't understand how people could let that happen to their children out of fear. Oh, I was afraid. Well, I wouldn't be. I'd be calling the cops. Molestation, that's just horrible.
Yeah.
And it went on with all those kids, not just Ella, even her younger sister, who was maybe 4 when it started. That's sick.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It just wasn't my kind of girl. But Elizabeth and I talked about that a lot. I said, how come you married dipshit? That's what she used to call her first
Yeah.
husband. She says, well, I was lonely and I just wanted to get married and have a family. And I looked at her and she goes, same reason you married Ella, right? And I said, yeah, same reason. Just lonely, wanted to be with somebody. Settle.
Yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of, you just settle for what you get. And then it was neat because Elizabeth used to really talk about and get into tears when we first got together about, we wasted 20 years, we could have been married all this time, and oh, I belonged with you ever since junior high. And then later, when she was on her, last year or so, she would say to me, you know what, I'm glad we weren't together all those years because we might not have made it. We
No.
came together at just the right time.
Yeah. Really, you gotta look at it like that.
But now that she's gone, I'm thinking, yeah, that was great, but I wish it would have lasted longer and we could have grown old together. But it is what it is. She's trying to make it good for me. She sends me enough stuff. Jeez. I found 4 feathers the other day at the therapist's in the front by Academy. And there's no birds around. I'm sure there was, but I was thinking about her and I was all sad, and boom, there's these feathers on the ground.
Yeah.
All right. More stuff.
More stuff.
Look at you, old fish. Look at you. I can scratch your back now and you're not yelping. Look at that. He likes this.
Of course they do. Mick
Oh.
loves that.
They can't touch it, so of course, yeah. Look at that face I'm
He
getting.
gets, Mick gets on the couch and he gets on his back and he's like this.
Oh,
and that.
yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah.
You recognize this walk, honey? This is where we walk, huh? This is our usual walk.
Yeah.
I like coming this way. Especially when the school's out.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's around. I can pee in the bushes up there if I need to. Not during school hours. That would bring a heap of trouble.
Yes, that would.
I gotta get my stadium pal, man. Won't be able to wear shorts with it though. Ooh, maybe I would. Gross. It's my fashion statement. Clunk, clunk, clunk. That's gross. Some of these houses they made into duplexes. I don't like that. It loses its charm. I know they need to make more money, but I don't know. If I ever owned a big house, I just want to leave it as a big house.
Yeah.
One house. Like our house,
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's still 3 apartments in it.
That's true. It is a pretty big place.
Yeah.
I mean, Monica's place is just, I love that apartment up there.
Oh, her place is really cute. Yeah,
Jeez.
I like her
I like the
place.
2 huge rooms, and then
Mhm.
the bathroom's a little small, but who cares? And the kitchen's a good size.
Yeah,
It's perfect layout.
yeah, no, her place is great.
Yeah. I'm thinking if she ever moves, I'd move up there, but there's too much noise from the street.
Yeah,
She
you
says.
do get a fair bit of noise from the street. I'm used to it, you know.
I mean, if I lived in her place, I would live in that front room as the living room.
Yeah.
But it's too noisy on during the day. You hear all the cars all the time.
Yeah, but her bedroom's in the back too.
What
are
was
you
that
barking
about?
at?
What was that
Why?
about? The
What are
tail's
you-
wagging. I'm back, damn it. I feel good.
Don't forget your cam now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Almost.
Mhm.
Thank you, darling.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, best neighbor ever. Oh, come on, you know. Downstairs is better. You know you love Eric better than me. You're welcome. Wait there, Opie. Oh, buddy. Yay, we're back inside, Opus. Look at you. Look at you running around.